All right, so table 5 today in Google Classroom, under your assignments here, you can see uh, table 5 right there. What that looks like is this. Across the top we have centered with some sort of text called table 5. Make sure you don't start, make sure you're just paying attention right now. And then you have 4 columns, and if you scroll down you have 5 rows. All right, now first thing that you might see is that you have a dashed line, and it's a thick line on it. All right, so make sure that you in order to do this, coming over here, I'm going to go ahead and real quick in the top center, I'm going to hit like size 30, and I'm going to center this, and I'm going to do table 5, for example. Now, from there, I'm going to go ahead and shrink this down to 50%, and I'm going to hit enter here, and I'm going to go insert table 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Scroll down here, drag this bottom edge down like so. So now we have about to the bottom, format, table, and I'm going to distribute those rows. Now, right now I just have the thin black lines on that, so I have to switch those to a fat dashed line. So in order to do that, the easiest way to do this is to click and drag and highlight your whole table, like so. So I click and drag and highlight my table. You have to use your mouse pad to do that. And then we go over here to the triple dots. The same triple dot that you use for your paint bucket, you can see here you have border color. Now in this one, the border color is still black. But then next to that, you have border width. And we're going to select 6 points. All right. So line thickness are measured in points. So I'm going to select 6 points. And then next to that, here's your dash lines. You have a couple of different dash lines, but we're just going to use the second one. All right. So pretty simple to go ahead and select those dashed 6-point lines, like so, using those triple dots right there. Now, in terms of the next part, you see right now, since I created this table after I selected size 30, everything in this table is size 30, and that's too big. So the same thing I just showed you in terms of highlighting the whole table for your line thickness and dash lines, you can also do that for font size. So I'm going to make everything size 14, for example. All right, and I'm going to change the font from permanent marker to something different here. Bad script. All right, now I can also like just highlight chunks like this, and maybe I want this top row to be yellowtail. All right, so those everything in that top 4 are yellowtail. Everything else right now would be bad script until I change it, but everything is size 14. Now, in terms of the next part, everything here is typing in these names and using either the alignment buttons or the enter button to get those names in the correct spot. So across the top, everything here is in the top of each square. George, Derek, Mark, Kathy. So I don't have to hit enter at all, but I do need to use the alignment buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and go back up to 100% here. And on this top one, top left one here, I'm going to align to the right. All right, and I'm going to type in George, like so. All right, my paint bucket, of course, is right here. And I could do all of these or, one at a time, however I choose to do those. I'm just going to do this top row here real quick, like so. And one more, like that. All right. Next one is Derek, push to the left. All right. So easy, Derek, no big deal. Next one, Mark, push to the left. Maddie's like, where did I get these names from, huh? The next one is Kathy, centered. So now I'm going to go center, center, Kathy. All right. Scrolling down, let me just do 1 or 2 more. Bill, top centered. Carol, bottom left. All right. So I'm going to go enter, enter, and then I'm going to type in Carol, bottom left. All right. Top centered, bottom right. So line to the right. Top left, bottom left, enter, maybe enter twice at the most. Alex, push to the right. Jen, top center. Dave, top right. Jordan, centered. Kate, bottom centered. Jill, like maybe 1 enter, push to the right. Jim, enter, enter, enter to the bottom. Left, push right. Enter, enter, center. Enter, 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 right. All right. So you can Choose your fonts, choose your colors, match the names, match the border thickness, 4x5. All right? Any questions on that?